Radio Network, 1170 AM WKFL Bushnell, 1330 AM WWAD Lakeland Plant City, 1360 AM WHNR Cypress Gardens Winter Haven, and 1390 AM and 107.5 FM WAVP and W298BU FM Avon Park. This is Boss Hogg Radio, home of Born to Ride Radio.
I was born to live, live to ride, ride to live. I was born to ride. American built, we forever unite. And that's the deal. I was born to
This is Boss Hogg Radio, home of Born to Ride Radio.
Born to Ride is sponsored in part by Rubenstein Law, 1-800-FL-LEGAL, representing riders since 1988. Offices throughout Florida, 1-800-FL-LEGAL.
Born to Ride is a multimedia marketing and promotional machine with TV, magazines, streaming radio, and internet advertising opportunities. There are tens of thousands of motorcycles. We reach the people who ride them. Born to Ride. Find out more at borntoride.com.
You can join the motorcycle enthusiast conversation at 863-225-2000. Now, here's more of your hosts, Fester Jenkins and Mama Dukes on Born to Ride Radio.
And welcome back to another edition of Born to Ride Radio. Now, we missed last Thursday.
Yes, we
due
did.
to the Florida Strawberry Festival and because of Bike Week. Ron and Debbie Galletti last week were over there prepping and getting ready to go to Daytona, and they're in Daytona this evening, okay?
We can't complain about
Lucky
it.
dogs.
After this last year, at least everybody's out and busy and doing stuff. So.
Absolutely. Yes, sirree. Well, Ron and Debbie, like I said, are not in the studios. I've got Mama Dukes beside me. I'm Fester Jenkins, and DB should be in here shortly to operate the cameras and help us, and I'm sure he'll have some opinions and
But we
something
got
to
second
interjection.
best. We got Tater.
We get, you know, I was going to say,
Tater's
you know,
our favorite.
yeah,
Sorry,
I
DB.
mean, now, Tater, I'm going to have to ask you from the Florida Strawberry Festival, and you were on the podium there. You came in third with the strawberry eating contest. How are you doing? Are you okay there? 3 pounds of strawberry shortcake.
He's not in a diabetic coma.
Diabetic coma. I did check my sugar. I did take some insulin.
Okay.
But
so,
yeah, I'm not doing that again for another year.
What was that sugar level?
It was 199. So yeah, it was like time to take.
So it was time to take some
Yeah.
there. Okay. Well,
Yeah, so,
you know,
I'm
we
okay now.
certainly appreciate you, you know, pushing through and championing that for Boss Hogg, you know, because, you know, they did. They had a celebrity guest on the stage there with all the other contestants there.
Yeah, when are they doing the corn dogs? That's I
I don't know. We got to look for that one there. Yes, absolutely. Yeah,
We're definitely going to record that,
that one
guys.
you shouldn't have to worry about with insulin or anything right now.
And that's the thing. I know it's a strawberry festival. Love the strawberry festival. Love strawberry shortcake. But yeah, not till next year.
Yeah. Well, I want to take a moment and thank Rubenstein Law for being one of the supporters of the Born to Ride Radio. This program wouldn't be brought to you without Rubenstein Law. That's 1-800-FL-LEGAL. They're not about just simply ambulance chasers. They are about representing riders since 1988. And they're as much for education and riders' well-being and their rights, you know, out there on the road there. So thank you, Rubenstein Law, for being a part of Born to Ride Radio.
www.fightforyou.com.
Yep. That's the website address there. Yep. Where do we start? Bike week.
No.
We're not even going to start there.
We're going to start with Bike Week, but we're going to start with Ron and Debbie Galletti.
Ron and Debbie Galletti. Huh?
Yes. Okay, so I was scrolling through their Facebook page, and I don't know, are the pictures up of Ron and Debbie? Okay, so 25 years they have been doing this.
They've been doing Born to Ride Radio for 25 years.
Very, very good at it. So Ron, I believe it was Ron, posted some really old school some old photos.
Yeah, old school.
Okay,
No.
like old school, but look at Debbie.
Foxy lady there.
Mama. Oh no, she's got a little crop top on. Look at this. Here they are. They're on screen now. Like, and Ron, quite the ladies' man. I sent these over so that they can be on the screen too. But okay, now we can get back to Bike Week.
Right now, what we're seeing is Thunder by the Bay there. But yes, 25 years they've been doing it. And in fact,
awesome.
It was Bike Week 25 years ago when Ron decided this is what I want to do. And he just got a camera, rented, that, and went over there and started videotaping.
They were made for it. They were made for it. Like it fits them too so perfectly. Like I don't think I see a bike now that I do not think of Ron and Debbie, like ever.
Really?
Like yes, like it is. Yes, he said in his things over 25 years producing Born to Ride, and then he gave some. He said, "Here's a few TV facts." Star Trek 79 episodes, and he goes on Born to Ride 1300, Monday Night Football 700. So it's a pretty interesting little read. He said our 113th TV episode is this Sunday. Thank you, biker community, and everyone who watches this show.
Now, I look forward to this edition because I'm assuming they're going to be getting back. I don't think they'll stay there all week. And, in other words, so they'll be getting back and having them doing some editing for this Sunday edition of Bike Week. Now you went over there the other day to Daytona.
Yes.
And you were over there for a different reason.
Yes, I was over there.
But, it made you jealous, right?
Yeah, it makes me so jealous. It does. I just want to, sometimes not so much work, just go and have fun.
I remember, you called me while you were over there and said, I want a motorcycle so bad. I said, you have a motorcycle. No, she said, no, I want a motorcycle.
I think what I say, I don't know. I want a bagger. I do, but I want
you want a beautiful dolled out bagger, but you want it scaled down to your, you want it scaled down to your stature there. Right?
Yes, I do.
Because those big baggers you couldn't handle. You're too short, you're too small, short-legged and everything. But
but then again, I feel like I need a very heavy bike because the wind will just blow me over. Yeah. No, they have a lot going on. A lot. It's Bike Week. There's so much. We won't even hit a tip of the iceberg talking about it tonight. There's so much going on. But Thunder by the Bay.
Before there, we're going to go back a couple weeks, right?
Yes. Thunder by the Bay. We were there with Ron and Debbie. We hung out, got to see Molly Hatchet.
Oh, great band, great entertainment. Had a blast. It was there. We were there opening come Friday. We were there opening to close on Saturday evening, and got so burnt and lit up that Sunday didn't make it back.
That sun's nothing to play with. Some sunscreen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, I can't imagine Daytona for an entire week.
A lot of sunscreen. Mm-hmm. A lot.
Yeah. But Thunder by the Bay, Chopper Town Live was there. They had the Chopper Show, the old school Chopper Show. It was fantastic. Really, some very unique motorcycles. A lot of talented builders that were there, no doubt about it. It was very interesting to see each person's take on how they built their motorcycles and what they were putting to it there.
Very unique motorcycles. We were over watching the sound off competition.
Right, I remember
We
that.
didn't get to see the burnout show because we were over there. Fester was getting a little sunburnt. But the sound off competition was awesome. It was awesome. I had a really good time over there. I enjoyed that.
I'll tell you. I mean, and I love my chopper. Love out there riding it. I love how, I mean, I don't have a windshield. I don't have a fairing. But after seeing that and listening to that competition, it made me feel like, not that I wanted to throw a fairing or a windshield on my chopper because it would ruin it, but I wanted to, how could I put a sound system on this chopper? How could you pull that off and make that happen? Because that was pretty daggum cool. Absolutely.
After seeing some of the stuff they've done with their bikes, it's possible. It's possible. I mean, we seen a seat, a cornbread seat. Is that what it was? Cornbread.
He called it cornbread. Yes.
Yes. So I mean, if he can do that,
it was a large scale pea pad. In other words, they refer to those little.
That was not a pea pad.
Well,
that
no,
was cornbread.
It was a cornbread pan. I mean, it was looked like a pan of cornbread dumped out of a pan there. I mean, it was
color and all,
color
size,
and everything.
Everything. Whose was that?
That was Nefarious James there.
Yep.
That was his build that he had entered into the competition there.
Yeah, told us the whole story on it. It was pretty neat.
Loved that bike. It was an awesome bike. And it was an awesome bike, but it didn't win anything. That's just how much competition was going on down there in Sarasota on Thunder by the Bay there.
Yeah, I was disappointed. I would have voted for that one.
Just because of the pea pad.
Just because of the cornbread.
Just because of the cornbread.
Cornbread, yeah.
That's right. You like cornbread, don't you? You love cornbread. Okay.
Who doesn't? Tater?
Love it. Love cornbread.
How can you not?
I've never been a fan of cornbread.
I always knew there was something wrong with you.
Thank you. Thank you. Cornbread is like...
I've seen the boss eat cornbread, and of course he likes it with honey. Now, you're sitting there
I like
shaking.
mine with sugar, like cooked with sugar, lots of sugar. I like sweet
Okay,
cornbread.
so you want sweet cornbread.
Sweet cornbread and then butter. Margarine. Sorry.
Plenty of butter, huh?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. But if you get enough, sometimes I don't have to eat it. It just depends on who makes it, and if it's sweeter, the sweeter it is.
Maybe my dislike for cornbread is I've never had good cornbread.
Have I? Yeah, I'm not much of a cooker though, but I can make some cornbread.
Ah, so you say there.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's about as easy.
No,
as it could
Nefarious
get.
James didn't win anything that Saturday,
Oh, I'm sure.
but there was a lot of great built bikes there, no doubt. There was a lot of stiff competition.
They do amazing work. Like anybody who has the patience and the time and the effort that they put into these bikes, like it takes a lot. So for each winner, though, maybe it was their first time, so everybody.
May have been.
So
I know I was really pleased that I was able to meet Nefarious and was able to talk to him. I must have been his ear for 30 or 40 minutes, it seemed like.
I think it was both ways.
Oh,
Both of you guys
okay.
were like chatty Cathy's like, but that was good.
And that's the
nice.
great thing about it is you get there and you're around people that enjoy building motorcycles, enjoy the bikes, and you're able to just get all kinds of great insight with the other builders there from that standpoint.
And after talking to him, just him talking to us and telling us about the bike and just how much pride he took in it and how happy he was to tell us the story. Not like, oh, it's just a bike I put together. Like he was generally enthused about it, like telling us about it. So we had a good time.
It was an awesome time.
Yes.
No doubt about that. If you've never been to Thunder by the Bay, You certainly need to mark your calendar for next year. Great cause there. Also goes to support Suncoast Children's Charities there.
Yes.
And over the years, they've raised, I think,
1.9.
I would say that they've had to have gone over $1 million with this past year here.
Yeah, they were over $1 million. They were over.
No, I'm sorry, over $2 million.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Yeah,
they were at like what
1.9
million.
Yep, before this one started. So
And
I'm curious to see. Now, did you win that High Seas rally, or do we even know who won that High Seas rally?
I have been looking, and I cannot. I still haven't seen anything.
Because you remember they had talked about they were going to announce the person for the giveaway at the Molly Hatchet concert, and we never heard anything said about that.
Nope, I didn't hear anything. I haven't heard anything about that. And what was it? The Second Amendment bike too. I've checked their Facebook page too, and I couldn't find anything on it. So
anyway, High Seas Rally. This is something that's going on October 22nd through the 29th of 2021. It's going to be leaving Port Canaveral. It's going to go to Nassau, Cacay, Puerto Rico, Puerto Plata. Where the devil are they going there? Okay, in the Caribbean. Okay, I know. I mean, the good grief. Wow.
Just going.
Yeah.
It's a cruise, guys.
Anyhow, folks, it's a cruise for bikers. It's the world's only biker rally on a cruise ship. Okay. And if you want to know more information about it, go to highseasrally.com. Now, when we talked to them, they were booking, but there was still some available openings there. Would have been great if we could have had them in tonight to give us an update. But this is kind of a spur of the moment thing. We thought Ron and Debbie would be back in the studio tonight with us. And I got word late. Actually, it was early this morning that I got the word that they would not be making it back in time for the show. And we thought, heck, let's just go ahead and wing it anyway. Let's go ahead and get one of these going, and we got things to talk about. We can do this.
Of course.
We can do this.
Let's talk about the Chill Bunnies at Choppertown.
Chill Bunnies at Choppertown.
Yes.
Okay.
Sweetest ladies. So many of them. Very pretty. Talented. All of them are different. I don't think any of them were. That is a very Chill Bunnies. I want to be a chill bunny, but I'm
but
just
why?
Too old.
Too old?
Yeah, Mama Dukes is getting up there, guys. I'm getting up there. I mean, I could pretend to be a chill bunny, maybe buy a shirt or something that says I'm a chill bunny, but I joined the Facebook page, so maybe that.
I think the only prerequisite was that you had to ride, and you've got a motorcycle. You ride,
but yes, I do. I just. Can you all see this? Can you see this? Let's compare these ladies.
Look to the other camera there. Okay.
Here we go. See this? All these beautiful ladies. Anyways, they were there, and I believe they had a great time. They were kind of all over the place. They visited. They talked to people. They were sitting on top of their old school van. Like it was I'm glad they made it down. Really glad they were a part of it. So, what else we got? We want to talk about Bike Week?
Well, why don't we do that after the break? What do you think?
Sounds good.
We can do that.
We made it to the first break.
You're listening to Born to Ride Radio. I'm Fester Jenkins. I've got Mama Dukes in the studio with me. And if there's something you want to join the conversation with about, 863-225-2000. Studio line number is 863-225-2000. And we'll be back after this break.
Rule number 1, get on the turn. When you or a loved one has been injured by the all-new BornToRide.com with radio, TV, industry, adventure, events, magazine, social media, and much more. It's the all-new BornToRide.com.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number one, get an attorney. When you or a loved one have been injured by another's negligence, an experienced attorney can make a huge difference. At Rubenstein Law, we will find all of the insurance, make sure your injuries are documented, and work to get you the best result. While each case is different, a well-known insurance company's own study showed people with a lawyer on average got more money. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL.
Find us on Facebook, Born Ride TV and magazine. The ultimate multimedia biker experience.
Welcome back to the Born to Ride radio show. I'm Fester Jenkins, the cracked egg. What am I doing? Okay. It's been a long day. Tater's over there chuckling. Yes, I see that. Okay. Okay. Bike week, right? It's been going on
Since the 5th.
since the 5th of March.
This will be the last weekend coming up. Sunday the 14th, it's over with.
Last opportunity this Friday, this Saturday, and Sunday. 3 more days left.
Even if you don't ride, just go out, walk, get out, enjoy the people, enjoy the fresh air. I think it's supposed to be a really good weekend, too, weather-wise.
Gorgeous weather-wise, yes.
Yeah.
Now, last weekend you were thinking about going over there, and you showed me photographs that someone, I guess, had posted on Facebook where it looked like there was a blanket of snow on the ground, and they had hail that had looked almost like golf ball size, to be perfectly honest.
It was really bad. It was really bad. Did you see any of it, Tater? No?
No.
Yeah, he said, no. Yeah, no, it looked like there was a guy actually shoveling it off of the sidewalk of a business. That's what it got him pretty good. So
I'm not really sure how that turned out for the weekend, but fortunately enough, this weekend's going to be a completely different story. Completely different story.
When I was over there the other day, 3 days ago, when I was over there.
I think it was Tuesday.
Yeah, I didn't think it affected it at all. It was busy. There was bikes everywhere. There were people everywhere. Like, I'm ready. I'm ready for this weekend. I'm going tomorrow. I want to go Saturday day because we have plans Saturday evening. So.
Okay.
DB decided to join us.
Yes, he did. He finished up over there at the Florida Strawberry Festival where we've been doing that one. Oh, I see 25 years. There's Debbie there on her ride there.
Look at that.
Yep.
I just love those photos of them. Look at her in her little crop top.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Almost doesn't even look like Ron. Oh, their son looks just like him.
Absolutely. You can see that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, the stories they could tell us. Like, I mean, we get a bit of it on Thursday nights, but we get an hour of it mixed in. Just imagine the stories that if they sat down and wrote a book.
Hint, hint there, Ron.
Yeah. just the things that they probably, amazing. 25 years.
Absolutely.
And they've kept at it and probably going stronger than ever.
Well, it is March 11th, which means that we've only got the 12th, 13th, and that's going to pretty much finish it up.
Sunday
there.
the 14th.
Yep, Sunday the 14th. So what's going on if you haven't gotten over to Bike Week so far? What can they look forward to this weekend?
The Rat's
starting
Hole.
tomorrow.
The Rat's Hole.
Of course.
The Rat's Hole.
World famous Rat's Hole.
I can't even describe it. Just if you go, make sure you go to the Rat's Hole. I don't think I've ever been over there and there's not been something going on. I know they have their, what is it? What do they have? I put it on your card over there.
They've got the Rat's Hole 48th World Famous Chopper Show.
Yep.
That's going to be happening on the 13th.
There's so much. On there, if you go, you can actually look it up. And when you go on Bike Week, the Bike Week page or Google or whatever you use, they literally have a list of every single show going on throughout all of Bike Week.
And tomorrow, the 12th world's largest V8 parade.
Yep.
So that's going to be happening tomorrow.
They've got Miss Burning Bike Bikini Contest. They have Gray live at the legendary Boot Hill Saloon. Big Daddy's Band at Cackleberry Campground. I mean, you can go online and pretty much find it up, but there's so much stuff going on.
And that's the thing about Bike Week. In other words, it's not like your typical venue where it's all going to be in one there. I mean, you go from one place to the next. You go up to, Ormond Beach, up and down, go inland. You've got
the Cabbage Patch. That's connected to it. They have coleslaw wrestling over there. Oh my goodness! Yes.
Whoa.
Listen, DB.
I gotta ask. I have to ask.
Okay.
Have you participated in the coleslaw wrestling?
No, I have not. No, I have not. Listen, it is. You've seen it, correct? Have you seen it?
Yes.
Okay. What size would you think it is? Like it is. It sets up in the air. And they take cabbage and they put it into a shredder and it shoots it up into this.
No.
Yes, like shoots it until it fills up. I mean, it is literally coleslaw.
So
it is.
So it's a whole. It's a whole show. It's more than just let's throw some cabbage in a ring and let everybody just go crazy.
It's a whole show. There's a lot that goes on at Bike Week. But there's a whole lot that goes on at the Cabbage Patch. Like, I don't know you've been there, once?
I've been there once, yes.
Yes. Okay, I don't think we stayed till nightfall. But it's like, as the sun goes down, it doesn't become family friendly after a certain point. But yeah, so
you're saying a person like me may blush once or twice once the sun goes down?
Yeah. Blushing is
a requirement.
Listen, I think there's stuff there that could make Fester blush.
Whoa!
Yeah. So
I am up for the challenge. Just saying. Okay. Just saying I'm up for the challenge.
Yes.
But yeah,
see if you can.
There is so much. I mean, like, there's the little parts of it that connect to Bike Week, but that aren't right down Daytona. Downtown Daytona. Like, is it even downtown Daytona? It's like,
there's you got the intercoastal waterway right there, the shoreline there. Yeah, I mean,
but there's so much that connects to it. Like, there's so much going on for it. Like, as you come past the Daytona Speedway, like the other day when I was going in, they have a whole bike show going on in there.
Oh, at the Speedway, yes.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's see, it's a few miles from where the actual where everything is. But there's so much going on. To be honest with you, like, if you come down for a weekend, I don't think you could see everything. I mean, it is literally, it takes you days to get through all of it. So, and then you probably still miss stuff, but there's.
Well, you can't be at one place everywhere at the same time. You know what I mean?
So, like, you can't.
Really, there we go. Why hasn't Born to Ride magazine got an itinerary of where all the contests are, when they are, which bar, and everything? We've got to talk to Ron and Debbie about that, because they're missing the mark whenever it comes to Bike Week there. And this issue here should have been packed jam with
a bucket list.
Exactly. Daytona Beach, or Daytona Bike Week bucket list.
Like coleslaw wrestling.
Would that be number one?
Oh no.
Also, there's something even crazier than cabbage wrestling.
Yeah, there's a lot. I don't even think that stuff's allowed on air. There's so much. I mean, I know they do what is it? The hot dog challenge. Like, look, he's like, what? Explain. Like, they do,
I'm awake.
They do the hot dog challenge there. They do.
Now, do you know what that is, DB?
That's where they hang the hot dogs from a string, right?
Correct.
And
okay,
the
lady has to ride behind.
Wait, it doesn't necessarily have to be a lady anymore.
Well, okay. This is bikers. Okay, okay. I don't think we've gone to gender, gentrification.
I wasn't saying gender. I was just saying. But yes, the passenger.
So a talented rider,
okay,
and a talented bike driver who can slowly and guide it there, they will dip it in mustard. And then what the passenger is supposed to do, DB, is as it comes up, allow the hot dog to run down the throat, closing the lips around it and removing the mustard that's surrounded around the hot dog, leaving the hot dog there. Or
but 9 out of 10 times, let me just put it out there, as however that sounds, they just slurping the mustard off of there. That's not how it goes. 9 out of 10 times, the girl immediately chomps down on the hot dog.
And as a guy, you're watching there going, ooh. Wow.
It's pretty interesting. But yeah, there's things out there that would definitely make you blush. Like, it's one of those, you imagine it and
somebody
you can find it at Bike Week. But
nice.
The nicest people you'll ever meet. Like, you will find the nicest. It's like everybody there is like one giant family. I don't care where you're from, what color you are, like who you voted for, like all that is just forgotten.
Well, see, I don't think I've ever said that I don't think I've ever said it on the air. But I know I've told Fester that Born to Ride Radio has given me a whole new perspective on people who ride motorcycles and motorcycle clubs, because they have, unfortunately, there is a stigma out there that, biker club, there's nothing but trouble. They're all criminals. They're smuggling drugs and guns and, robbing people and pillaging and, all that crazy. But they are the most generous people. It's amazing the generosity that comes from motorcycle clubs. It is. It's actually amazing. I don't know how else to say it.
No, that's the perfect way to say it, because people, what they don't know is I have this picture, and every year it pops up on my Facebook, and it is a biker. It is a side by side, and it is a biker on one side, and on the other side he is in his work uniform, which is his white coat as a doctor.
Oh wow!
And he's without that lab coat, that coat on. He's tatted from his wrist up all the way up. And every year I share that, and every year I, you don't judge a book by its cover.
Absolutely.
Bikers have always gotten.
Now, see, Harley Davidson could come out with a commercial where it's a biker he's getting off of a Harley, whether you're in a business suit or you got your leathers on. This Harley's for you. Now, why can't they do something like that? Can they be? You know what I mean?
It would be the perfect. And it would kind of, not that it's going to take that image away from a lot of people. Some people don't want to see it differently, but just being part of this, you see all the charities, all the donations, all the help. Like these are bikers. These are biker families. These are people that ride. These are, doesn't matter what you ride. Doesn't matter if you ride a sports. I mean, they're all together. They're all.
Wait a minute. I can imagine if I rolled up on a scooter, I might get laughed at.
No, it's 2 wheels. 2 wheels, baby. 2 wheels.
What if I got training wheels?
Well, now I wouldn't ride up to a Hell's Angels biker bar. Okay, that way, DB. Okay, but in general, yes. Everyone is all encompassing and welcome there. But we've got a special guest on the phone here, and let's bring Ron Galletti himself, the big nasty, on board. Hey.
He's riding his element right now.
You there, Ron? Oh, hold on. Okay, are you there now, Ron?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello?
Awesome. Okay, we've got you. Okay.
Is this the fried egg?
Hey, Ron.
Hey, it's the scrambled omelet over here, guys. How you doing?
Hey.
That's what we're going to call him.
Man, I get a bike week report coming at you, man. You guys are holding the fort down. Radio show sounding great. Love the energy. Love it. And man, Bike Week is going good. The weather was a little rainy the first weekend, but this weekend, we've been down at Space Coast Harley Davidson, and they're having the stunt show guys coming this weekend, and Vic's set up down there, and we were down there doing some taping and photos. And I'll tell you what, the Think Motorcycle concept has been a big hit. The Rubenstein Law Stage and the setup that they have down at Destination Daytona, been giving out hundreds and hundreds of stickers, and they have the banners up, and down at the Space Coast we've been taking pictures of people with the banners, and it makes sense. They're pointing to their head and they're saying, think motorcycle. So important, people. When you're driving a car, think motorcycles. Look out for bikers. Watch out. When you're riding your motorcycle, people, think motorcycle and be safe. Arrive alive on the mean streets. Get home alive. Ride smart. Ride safe. And the third factor of think motorcycles is think motorcycles. Get one. Get involved in the lifestyle of riding a motorcycle. Find out how fun it is for the travel, the adventure, and make an impact into the economics of motorcycling. So there's 3 tiers, and it's pretty cool. When I Debbie came up with that whole concept, and I think it was brilliant. And speaking of Rubenstein Law, on the way to Daytona, I swear I must have seen at least 50 Rubenstein Law billboards all through Orlando. I mean, the whole way from Tampa. And I know you people, if you ride around anywhere around here, you see them. But it just made me feel like the power that helps drive Born to Ride is Rubenstein Law. And I tell you what, the Think Motorcycle is something they want to push. And they want to be able to put that message out there to think motorcycle. They're not just saying injury. They're saying think motorcycles, be safe, don't get hurt. But if, God forbid, if you do, call Rubenstein Law. Representing bikers since 1988. But Mama Dukes, I got to tell you, I got to ask you a question. The Mama Dukes presents the Central Florida Cannabis Fest. It's coming Saturday and Sunday, April 24th and 25th. This is like the first time one-of-a-kind deal, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I'm getting so excited. So excited. It's getting closer, 44 days and counting.
You got live music, the local vendors.
Live.
Your phone must be ringing off the hook.
Oh, it is nonstop. We're getting there.
I think she took 3 phone calls over at the Strawberry Festival this afternoon, Ron, while she was sitting there doing paperwork and everything.
Yeah.
So
I'm super excited. It's.
You got a lot of good bands, even Monkey Bones playing, and the Grave Diggers.
Yeah, we got Piece of Woodstock. We have Ace Jackson and the Jump Kings. Yes, we've got Bryce Malden. He's an upcoming artist and out of Nashville, Tennessee.
recording artist. Yep.
Yeah.
And of course, you've got the legendary Jim Stafford with the Wildwood Weed or Spiders and Snakes.
Hold on. Did you say Jim Stafford? Is that song? I don't like spiders and snakes.
Exactly.
And that ain't what it takes.
Yes,
it is
like
that
I want to be
man.
loved by you. Is he really going to be there, Jim Stafford?
Yes, he is. He's going to be here. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
And Greg Billings is going to be there.
Greg Billings,
Exactly.
yeah.
Greg Billings. Yep.
What was that, DB?
It is a lineup like you wouldn't believe.
Apparently, we need to put in a karaoke stage, too.
Heck yeah, let's go. I don't do karaoke,
We've
though.
got Wendy Rich and the Soul Shakers. We've got the Piece of Woodstock. We have a great lineup of bands and musicians. Looking for it. We're gonna have a bike show.
Yeah, we've got the Born to Ride Sunday bike show. Bike vendors can call and we'll hook them up with you. We're going to have a bike show, people. You got to come out. But one thing I wanted to ask you, a lot of people that don't know, and man, I don't really know either, what happens at a cannabis festival? Are people going to be going around like Cheech and Chong smoking weed? Or what is the deal with that? Is it legal, not legal? Can you do it? Can you buy?
It's
all ages?
All ages, family fun. We're going to have bounce houses, face painting. It's a health and wellness event. We're going to have some lectures out here, kind of just letting people know about the benefits of CBD and hemp and THC. We're Cannabis.
Cannabis will be here, and they're going to be able to let people know about medical marijuana.
So you've got the Cannabis people coming?
I believe so. Yeah, they should be here. Hopefully.
That guy, he's a doctor. He comes out with the scrubs on and everything. That's really impressive. They got a big, a giant kind of RV command center where you can actually go and I believe get your
medical
get your license right
card.
there.
Yeah, just waiting on confirmation for him, but I believe so. So once they,
man,
that would be.
That's impressive.
Yeah. So just educational, fun music. We have plenty of spaces out here for you to bring a chair, bring a blanket, listen to the music, educate yourself. We got vendors, jewelry vendors, tie-dye vendors, food vendors.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, there's got to be food vendors. That's what people were saying. They're all going to have the munchies. But, I mean, are they going to be smoking weed and stuff there?
Well, there will be a smoking section for the medical marijuana,
yes,
people there from that standpoint.
We will have an area just for them there, so that they're not excluded from the event or anything. But as far as anything illegal, no.
Right. So then, because people don't understand, they think, oh, it's Cannabis Fest, it's all legal now, so let's just go smoke. But it's good that you're doing this because it can educate people, and I think that's very important to educate people to. The benefits of, I guess, CDB or whatever you call it, and how it helps you to get off other pills and things like that. The natural wonders of what's grown on Mother's green earth can really help people. I mean, don't you think?
Yes, most definitely. We're also, go ahead, DB.
I do have a question. If I
Okay.
don't have a medical marijuana card, am I allowed to walk through the tent multiple times?
Okay, so
Maybe they need refreshment. I can be the
Oh,
water.
you want to try to get with them contact buzzes.
I can be the,
He's talking
the
about a
water.
contact buzz.
Yes, I could be the water guy. Because I've heard you get cotton mouth, so they need refreshments. So I could take people refreshments.
Yes, it's going to be a very educational event. Like, there's a lot people need to learn about it, and just there's so many different benefits to
I think
different parts. And
there's going to be professors from the universities that are going to be talking about farming, growing the hemp plants. And
Now, who's going to listen to that?
well,
no. Are they going to have like a sit down? Is it going to be how do you hear those guys talking about that, Fester?
we have a stage here set up just for that.
We're going to have the pavilion, the flea market pavilion on here. That will be set up as the lecture pavilion.
Oh.
Okay, so
Well, they better have something snazzy. Those people are going to fall asleep.
Well, it's
They
right.
better-
We've kind of put it right. It's right next to the food court, so it kind of just goes hand in hand. Plus,
But this is groundbreaking for Plant City, let alone the flea market there at Boss Hogg Radio Central. I mean, did Boss let this happen?
yes, he did. I'm not sure.
I mean, unless somebody's leaving something out and haven't told me about it, but I'm like full steam ahead with it. So, boss, if
Well, you guys got the number one market, the farmers market for sure, and then everybody's talking about the Wednesday market there at Boss Hogg Radio. They come from all over. I couldn't even get a parking spot last time I came.
yeah,
And then you guys are the winners of the radio show contest this year. So, I mean, you guys are on a roll, and now Mama Dukes is breaking out the Central Florida Cannabis Fest. I mean, that's got to be an annual. Are you going to do it more than once?
oh yeah, this is just the
This is
beginning.
just the start.
Yeah, just the beginning. So no matter how this year turns out, it'll be bigger and better next year. So we're
So what kind of impact have you felt or feedback have you felt from the community, from your community right there where you guys are putting this thing on?
well, there's a lot of people. It's kind of like how we were just talking about bikers and how they have a certain image, how people see bikers or, not everybody, but it's the same with CBD. It's having Cannabis Fest. People immediately think that, it's just going to be like a big Woodstock out here and, not realizing that it's something to be educational. So it teaches people there's so many different benefits from the medical marijuana now is becoming a big thing. There's so many people people that you don't even look at and think that are interested in it or need it. And it helps with, so it'll bring awareness to a lot of people. Hopefully we get people from all of Central Florida.
Yeah, I mean, I drive past these dispensaries. There's one by our office and one down the street. There's another one. I mean, they're all over the place, man. These guys got to be raking in on the money.
Well,
it's lined up down. I mean, the cars are lined up around the building, sort of like Chick-fil-A or something. You know,
yeah.
Crazy.
You need Chick-fil-A, I guess, afterwards
Yeah.
or something.
But it's really good. You know, I just got an idea. Imagine that. But I just got an idea that in the weeks to come, we need to have some of the experts call in on the show and give us some tidbits. You know, Born to Ride's part of this too,
Yes,
man.
they are.
We're doing the bike show, so let's educate people together.
Let's do it. Also, let me just say, we are donating our alcohol proceeds to Autism Awareness Shop down in Tampa.
Because April is Autism Awareness.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So we're going to be donating our alcohol proceeds to this. We found this awesome. It's a family-ran Autism Awareness Shop down in Tampa. It's a husband and wife run it, and they have an child with autism. And I went in there to check it out, and you know how when you just see something and you know, like, theirs isn't going to a CEO, or, you know, it is going back into the community. They're helping. Their employees are, you know, they
Autistic,
yes,
spectrum,
they,
yes.
Some form of it. Amazing people, great people.
Now, what was the name of the charity again?
It's called Autism Awareness Shop in Tampa.
It's a thrift store, kind of like.
Yes, it is a thrift store.
Oh,
yes.
that is so awesome,
They
man.
also just put into the side of it. He just got all of the permits and everything he needed. Like, they have a side that is now on the side of the building. You can walk through the store into it, but it has like sensories, and they have doctors in there and therapists and people to help, you know, it. If you get a chance, go check it out. If you are in listening range of us, just go in. It's called Autism Awareness Shop in Tampa. It is like the best place. Like, when you go in there, you will love it. You will love the people in there. I mean, it goes to a good cause. So I'm looking forward.
You know,
to that.
that just gives out a happy vibe. You know, and I know one thing: the children and the people touched by autism are generally genuinely happy. You know, they could learn so much from their joy and happiness, you know. Yeah. It's so awesome that we can put back into the community with the Central Florida Cannabis Fest. And people, that's Saturday and Sunday, April 24th and 25th, with 2 days of bands. We got a bike show on Sunday, but it's happening in Plant City. So no matter where you're at, you could come out and have fun and support this. It's so cool. I'm so happy to be a part of this.
Well, we're looking forward to you being a part of it there, Ron. But before we get out of here, earlier we were in the show talking, and it is your 25th anniversary because it's Bike Week, and it was 25 years ago that you grabbed a camera and you went to Bike Week and you started filming. And we've been showing some of the photographs on the Facebook Live tonight that you had posted with you and Debbie and some of the events from 25 years ago. And it just, you know, while you're on the line, tell us your perspective of what Born to Ride has meant to you and your family and just this whole conglomeration that you've created.
He has such a large family now.
Oh, man. You know, it's pretty amazing the times we've spent, but excuse me, let me clear my throat here. So check this out. To put things in perspective, what 25 years of Born to Ride television is, I mean, this Sunday night is our 1,300th TV episode. I mean, it's a monumental task, I guess, but it's flown by, and we've done it with the greatest people, you know, that we can think of, the biker community, the biker lifestyle. But to put it in perspective, let's talk about a couple of TV shows. Shark Tank is one of my favorite shows. They've done 199. What about Star Trek? You know, Captain Kirk, Spock, 79. Then you have The Simpsons. You know, I always refer to The Simpsons because they've got a lot.
Right.
639. But one of my influential shows of all time even when I write my songs for Nasty Savage and stuff, was the Twilight Zone. You know, Rod Serling, 156. What about the iconic MASH? You know, MASH.
Right, that was
251. But you remember the show? It used to be on all the time as America's Most Wanted. You're like, wow, that show never ended. They finally took it off the air, which was bogus because it was a great show. 941. Only have a couple more. The Monday Night Football. I mean, that's an iconic thing. 700. And now, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, Cops. How many shows you think Cops has? Because it's been going on ever since I could remember.
Well, it's been a long time, no doubt.
Take a guess.
800.
I'm going to say 750.
DB, what do you think?
Oh, Bad Boys, I want to say 1,058.
Damn, pretty close. 1,100.
1,100.
Oh, wow.
And those are some iconic shows I mentioned. But Born to Ride, 1,300 shows this Sunday night, man. Woo! Can I testify? Can I testify on that?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
I mean,
That is
that's just think.
It's got to make you feel great, guys.
You know, putting it in that type of perspective is like, oh my gosh, wow! I mean, that is. That is just crazy. Absolutely crazy there.
It is, and 200 episodes of 200 editions of the magazine. It's been really over 25 years, but we're in there. I think we're kind of going into the 26, close to from 95. We kind of got it rolling. But you know, the first bike week, I went with a film crew with a dream and a vision, man. And I said, look, I want to do this. Come with me. And I got the guys to come, and I said, if you come with me, you can be my production team. And I wanted to get this shot for some reason of a biker on the beach at sunrise with the sun going up, like Endless Summer poster, the iconic poster. So we got there at 6 a.m. And I go, damn, we're here, but there's no bikers. 6 a.m. And then out of nowhere, pop, 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 here comes a biker. And next thing you know, we're on the beach. We were getting the shot I had a vision of. And then later on, we were on Main Street doing interviews, and I'd say, we'll be right back after a word from our sponsors. But I didn't even have a sponsor. So, you know, we did have the vision to do it. And, you know, damn, we did it, and we're still doing it. And you know what? You guys are a part of it now. So it's like it's all comes around, and the people you meet and the relationships and the, you know, no smoke and mirrors. Everybody can make a mistake, but, you know, if you make a mistake, correct it. But have passion for what you do and utilize other people's passion. I think I'm really just a storyteller, and I tell other people's stories, and I really enjoy that because getting people's stories is really the coolest thing. I always felt like I'm Perry White. You know who Perry White was? Somebody does.
No.
Perry White. Come on.
Wasn't that part of Perry Mason or what am I? What the?
No, Perry White was the editor-in-chief of the Daily Planet, and the Daily Planet was the newspaper that Clark Kent, Lois Lane, and Jimmy Olsen worked for.
Okay.
And he'd send people out on assignment, and they'd come back, and he'd go, damn it, go back out, you didn't get it right. And then they send it out. So I always thought that one thing I had to do is communicate effectively as good as I could, you know, to get what I needed from the people I work with. And if it wasn't properly done or, you know, the way I think it should be, it was probably my fault for not communicating enough. So it's a communication game, you know. It's really having vision, and then how do I get the vision I'm trying to attain? And then when you're telling other people's stories, it's just fun because we're using other people's passion, and you know that's the greatest thing for me is to have people excited about being a part of Born to Ride. It's about you, the people out there. That's what Born to Ride's about. It's not about me. And sure, we did the deal and we stayed alive, and we you know, like the Frank Sinatra song, I did it my way. I mean, but we kind of did, and we learned a lot of good and bad. But we brought our kids up in it. And, you know, they learn some of the greatest lessons in life. You know, some of the things like taking the shirt off your back to give it to another man because he needed it more than you. Or maybe the last dollar in your pocket, you know, to give to somebody else. And they learn that because they were at these rallies in their strollers and the tents and they were there and they took the trips. That's why they don't come now because they did a lot of it then. And, you know, stuff like that. And then what's really cool is they saw the respect that other people gave to their parents, Debbie and I, for some of the things we've done to touch people. Or, you know, that's what life's about, is the value you give others. And
well, and Ron, I would sit there and tell you, I mean, and I would think as a parent, you'd be grateful that they'd have that foundation as they're getting older and they're venturing out and they've got their friends and they're doing their thing. But you and Debbie and that biker community gave them a great foundation.
Yes.
I really think so, because they saw the 10 or 12 hours we put in during the day, and then sometimes 5 and 6 more hours at home on the weekends going places, and we sacrificed things, you know, but we always kept them with us, and I thought that was really important.
Well, we're so glad to be a part of Born to Ride magazine, Born to Ride radio, and TV.
The whole media conglomerate there. So.
Well, we're going to take it to the next level, and you guys are coming with us, and you're going to take us to the level, and I'm coming with you. So let's just have fun with this. Let's ride, and DB's part of it too.
Nice.
Yep.
DB, we're going to get him a 3-wheeled scooter, guys, and a helmet. We got to do it.
Or he can ride on the back there, right?
Yeah,
you know, just butt to butt though, right? DB?
I will do that. I'll ride in a sidecar before I do that.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, you could do that.
Thank you, Ron, for calling in
and being part of this evening's show. Okay.
not the same
Well,
without you
I
guys
just
sitting
wanted
out
to-
here.
I just wanted to call and give a little bit of energy.
Thanks so
He
much,
just
Ron.
wanted to call and testify.
No, man, it's always great, and I had to call, and I appreciate what you guys are doing. And again, the Cannabis Fest, we'll be cranking that up in the next week,
I will
talking about it. So
I will
I know
be
you
out
got
there handing out flyers all weekend long.
Awesome. All right, guys. Well, thank you, and have a great show.
You too.
Thank you,
Okay,
guys.
thanks
Bye.
so much. Well, it's that time of day again, that time of evening where it's another week of Born to Ride Radio. Want to just end it by saying stay safe, keep it in between the ditches, and until next week, have a great weekend. Bike weekend, the final one.
If Instagram is your thing, we're there. We're everywhere. Follow us at #Born to Ride Motorcycle Media, your #1 motorcycle resource.
Yeah, I have to say, Born to Ride has been a big influence on my trailer sales the last 2 or 3 months. It's been nothing but a big surprise. I mean, the magazine articles, everything in the commercials. It's been nothing but the best of help to me in my business.
Is your business becoming invisible? Create a great advertising relationship today with Born to Ride. Call 888-795-5779.
This is the Boss Hogg Radio Network.